Power in progress, embracing the work, not perfection. Perfection. It's the standard we're told to strive for, the invisible finish line we're all trying to cross. But here's the truth. Perfection isn't real. It's a mirage, a moving target, an impossible goal that keeps you stuck, overwhelmed, and second-guessing yourself. And the worst part? This obsession with perfection keeps you from starting. It keeps you from showing up, from trying, from putting yourself out there. Because the fear of not being good enough has you frozen. So today, let's put perfection in its place. Let's talk about what really matters. Progress. Progress is messy. It's not neat or linear. It doesn't come with guarantees. Sometimes it looks like giant leaps forward. Other times it looks like small, shaky steps. But progress is what gets you closer to your power, not perfection. So let's break this down. What does it mean to embrace the work instead of chasing perfection? First, it means allowing yourself to be a beginner. Think about it. When's the last time you allowed yourself to do something imperfectly? When's the last time you gave yourself the grace to learn, to try, to fail, without attaching your worth to the outcome? Somewhere along the way, we learned that we're only valuable if we get it right. But that's a lie. Your worth doesn't come from being perfect. It comes from showing up, even when it's messy, even when it's hard. So let me ask you this. What's something you've been holding off on because you're afraid you won't do it perfectly? Maybe it's starting that business you've been dreaming about. Maybe it's leaving a toxic relationship. Maybe it's having that tough conversation you've been avoiding. Whatever it is, let me tell you this. You don't need to have all the answers before you start. You don't need to be perfect to begin. You just need to take one step. And that step might look different every day. Some days, progress will look like clarity. Other days, it will look like action. And sometimes, progress will just look like choosing not to give up. Here's the thing about growth. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to look good for anyone else. You don't owe perfection to anyone. Not your family, not your friends, not your followers. What you owe yourself is commitment. Commitment to the process. Commitment to the work. Commitment to becoming the best version of yourself. Not the perfect version, just the real one. I know it's easy to feel discouraged when you don't see results right away. I know the temptation to quit when things don't go as planned. But let me remind you of something. Every small, imperfect step you take is progress. Every time you try again, you're building momentum. Progress isn't glamorous, but it's powerful. Because every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you're proving to yourself that you're capable. You're showing yourself that you can do the work, even when it's hard. So today, I want you to shift your focus. Instead of obsessing over how far you have to go, take a moment to honor how far you've already come. Maybe you're not where you want to be yet, but you're not where you used to be. That's progress. That's power in motion. And let's be real, the journey is never going to look like you imagined. It's not going to follow some perfect timeline or roadmap. It's going to have twists and turns and detours you didn't see coming. But that's okay. The point isn't to get it perfect. The point is to keep going. So what's the next step for you? Maybe it's making that scary phone call. Maybe it's finally signing up for the class you've been putting off. Or maybe it's just reminding yourself that you're allowed to try. Whatever it is, take that step. And then take another one tomorrow. And another the day after that. Because this isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about showing up again and again and trusting that every small step you take is building something bigger than you can see right now. So let me ask you this. Are you willing to trade the illusion of perfection for the power of progress? Are you ready to embrace the work, even when it's messy? Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and remind yourself you are a work in progress, and that's a beautiful thing. Your power isn't waiting for the perfect moment. It's in the steps you take today, right now. For more, visit cocoexpressions.com. Let's keep growing together.